I'm tired because reasons, and the last week or 2 weeks was a little bit more tiring than usual. But here I am, and oh, okay. I don't know if I'm gonna do this, continue with this. The shoes kind of drained me, but that's not the main reason. I mean, there are reasons, but that's not one of them. But at the same time, it is the layering of the paint is too transparent, and I don't like waiting. I don't like being on projects too long. Maybe some artists prefer that. Like, I need to extend the process of. I don't know. I don't know how they talk. I don't have artist friends. Only a few, very few ones I really like. But other than that, I'm all. So here I am. I'm looking for something to draw. I don't know yet. There is that Frankenstein's monster. That looks pretty cool. Um, Neja again. I do like Al Bing more, but I kind of want more detail. I mean, I can incorporate that, but I'm kind of, I'm feeling it. There are cute things, but for some whatever reason, I don't like making cute things on large scale paintings. I tried before. It wasn't. It's like maybe this size, more or less. I can't measure today. My brain's tired. The Why do I have that ratatouille rat with a big fat butt? What am I looking at? Sorry, I'm looking at my references, and I have ratchet shit sometimes. I'm sorry. I just I like Venom, but at the same time, I don't want to do too much Venom. Okay, so I'm trying to find something, and it's overwhelming. So this is my process where I'm trying to find something to draw. I don't know what to draw. I have Nicolas Cage with Nicolas Cage faces on his face. What am I? What? What was I thinking? Picking some of these things. I don't remember. I just hoard a whole bunch of images and then just throw them on my PC when I. Oh, actually, I just remembered. I need to transfer a whole bunch of pictures from my phone, the one I'm using to record, and put it into my external hard drive. I keep saying I was doing. I said I was gonna do that like last week. It's already Sunday. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, while you guys uh, watch me struggle figuring out, you can gaze upon this. I don't want to say monstrosity, just this thing that will never be finished. Can I put something under it so the lighting's not so bad? Here you go. You can look at that a little bit while I figure out what the heck I draw. Because I can't stay here as long. I have to kind of sleep early to go the fishing to later today, technically, since it's midnight. Yeah. What am I looking at? There are Halloween thingies I can do. There's just too. I don't know. I'm tired of classics. I like doing something a little different. Scenery. Oh my god. See, the downside is I can do this crap all day and just not figure something out. That's how bad it gets. But you only get to see like an hour's worth of me struggling and hopefully finding something. What's been going on last week? I think I mentioned before it was like one of my family members' birthday. So I was kind of running around trying to find something like gifts and stuff. Thankfully, I had some help with the food, Mr. Editor. The other thing was I had some other important school things to take care of. Yeah, there was that. Ooh, I like the turquoise and purple, but that I only like the color. I don't like what's being shown there. See, and I'm hella picky. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I wish I could just pick something. Okay, let's just do this. And no, no, I have to actually like it. So I do have some level of kind of being selective, but it's when there's so many things to draw, you don't know. I do like Opanshu Usagi. She's kind of cool. I think she's funny, but I think she would be better on a smaller painting than a larger one. There's also anime. I do drawing Akira once in a while, but I already did some already. I don't want to just do that. Hey, thank you. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce your name right. Kraut? Kraut? I'm sorry if it's wrong, but thank you. Yeah, it's not done yet. But maybe if it's getting too tight, I should just stop and leave it alone. I have to deal with some dotting areas here, and it might take a while. But I'm not gonna. I just need some kind of thumbnail, so I have something uh, when I fix my thumbnail later. It doesn't work when I try to set it up. I don't know why. There is that green eye. I did like that one. Can I? It's another snake though. I I think just because this year, the year of the snake, I kind of got into that. There's also the Destin one, but I want to do the one with the non-pure armor. Okay, here's me geeking out. I want to do the non-pure armor of the Destin one because I think that's my favorite one. Well, in terms of use, it's another one. I forgot which one, but in terms of looks, non-pure for sure. Um, no more Venom. Stop. I have like a whole bunch of Venom. This is embarrassing. Okay, I'm gonna do Snake Eye because here I am. Let's go with Snake Eye. Not that guy, not Solid Snake. Though I would like to do Metal Gear Solid fan art. I love their art style, so it's probably gonna be like a copy. And like I mentioned, someone a while ago kind of gave me crap for not having original art, and I don't care because I do it for fun. That's all that matters. Fun, 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 and I don't get take the credit. I don't sell it because I don't. And I do get a stink of it. Why don't you sell your work? Because I don't like people enough. Okay, so I kid. I like some people, but I'm kind of picky. I know that's stabbing myself in the foot, but here we are. Okay, so yeah, I got something to work on. Yay! I'm a little worried. It's a portion of a snake eye, and hopefully my depth of perception won't mess me up. I think in one of my lives with things are getting sketchy. I'm not throwing them under the bus or anything, but just something that they pointed out. Like they didn't like this sound when I was, and it wasn't on this kind of material. It was actually those canvas panels. The one, it's not like this. It's like the flat ones. I don't have one on me right now, but it's the flat version of this. And they did not like the sound. I think on the flat panel is a little louder, but I didn't notice because I'm always drawing by myself, so I'm not considering other people's sensibilities. Okay, so they're like, "Can you not do that?" It's kind of like, how am I gonna sketch? Of course, I kept quiet because like I'm a guest. But looking back, I was like, "Oh, how am I gonna do this?" And yes, I am a lot sloppy when I do my sketches because I don't have enough time. Sometimes when people talk to me, they act as if I have all the time in the world to do all the things. No, I don't. Okay. I have to do things fast. I don't like doing that, but I don't have a choice because I got things to take care of and I want to keep art in my life. And for me to do that, I have to compromise oh so much to keep doing the things that I think I'm good at. And so that's what I do. And if you don't like that, maybe that's a you problem. Should get that check, man. Anyway, I kid, I kid. I mean that with love and partial concern. Um, if you're wondering what art tools I'm using, I just use whatever I got, and this is actually my kid's school pencil. Hello there, frets. How is it? How's it going, you guys? I am just drawing, for those of you tuning in, just an eye of a snake. And it's very simple. It's only green, but I did this in one of my card art projects. I actually liked it a lot, so I want to actually do it. I do have another snake, rainbow snake painting, but oh my god, I screwed up a lot. I messed up on the shadows. And I'm tired. So I know people when they draw on what I've seen people draw, they have like sweeping motions and it's effortless. I don't have that. If you're looking for that, I don't got it. And that's okay. It's usually the outcome is what matters. The sketch, I don't I have to not give a crap. Yes, I can be precise in the measurements. Yes, I can do all that technical whatevers, but I don't have that kind of time, and I have less than an hour, so take that for what you will. Excuse me, sir. Also, I tend to have an ongoing guest speaker, so this is also my new. I forgot to mention. This is also my new. What am I making? Huh? Yeah. So you are. That's. I'm making a snake eye, but they have a lot of scales surrounding the eye, so I'm just trying to do that. It's really, I don't know. Sometimes I might do some parts wrong, and that can be okay. If you want to adhere to every single detail, good luck. I'm not very good at that anymore. I can to a degree, but I'm also, again, I'm always pressed for time, so I try to rush things a bit. That can either make or break your work. But everyone's different. Sometimes it works for them, sometimes it doesn't. Just do what works best for you. And I have to do things kind of fast in a way because I gotta do it. But the other snake painting I did, maybe I can show that one. Let me get it. It's right near me, but I gotta unhook it.
I forgot to eat my banana cream pie.
You can enjoy it tomorrow. So here is the snake painting I'm talking about. I sat on my foot, so I'm going to take a break. So here's the snake painting I was talking about. Yeah. It's not done. It's not done. This area threw me off. This area, the shading wise, the scales, because some parts were a bit off. And yes, the snout area I think was supposed to be a little bit more narrow from the original reference, but it kind of gives it a little chubby little look, so I don't mind too much. And oh my god. Ugh. I you know what's funny? I can do these crazy ass details. Step away for a few months, come back and like how did I do this? How? And yes, I extended it over to the frame because I've lost my mind. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go. Oh, sorry. I'm not sure if I can go this way, but here. Okay, so behold my madness, I suppose. There are people who are way more intricately detailed than me. I know that. I accept that. But this is. Ugh. I have two of these. Yeah, see, I have this. It's supposed to be a kind of series. I can't shove them together because my space is atrocious. So I got this boy here and this boy here. I don't know if they're boys or girls. I don't care, but I'm going to call them boys anyway. Yeah. This one was actually the second one. This was, while also difficult, there's hope for this one. This is kicking me in the face. So yeah. I do like them. It's just taking so long and life. All right, so back to Trace Sketch Boy here. Let me adjust and not make you dizzy. Yeah. Where am I? This might be off, but I kind of don't like. I think this has some crap on it. Not real crap, just like dirt or something. So I'm not super hungover about the details here. And I kind of want to challenge myself a bit with painting a little fast and also filling in the rest of the details. Now I'm realizing, okay, this is gonna have to extend a bit more because I did not do the measurement enough. But welcome to life where nothing goes your way. Oh, most times it does, but sometimes no. So around here gets cut off, so I gotta make something up. Isn't that fun? No, it ain't. No. So how's your guys' September going? Mine is rough. Friggin' rough, but it could be a lot worse. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you're not missing much either. Stay oblivious. Ignorant. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I don't know. I'm just saying words. I think my family is going back and forth preparing for fishing. Today, I didn't have to go fishing today. Woo! That sounds exhilarating until my kid invited me to go fishing. And I know my family did that on purpose because they know I can't say no to my kid in certain situations. It's like, he goes up to me, "Can you go fishing with me?" I was like, are you asking this because you want to, or your dad's asking you for me? Or asking, my brain hurts, but, or is your dad asking through you? There, that's what I mean. He's like, "It'd be really nice if we all go fishing together." Oh, crap. Okay, fine. I thought I had, like, oh, I don't have to go fishing anymore. Just kidding. You're going. So, dun 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 dun. I'm back at it tomorrow. And I think also because we can go grocery shopping and he can get Pringles. I think that's the main reason why he's even asking. So, shopping at the supermarket. Okay, I need. I'm also tired because I had 2 dinners. And it's not like the ones you see on my 600-pound life. No, it's not like that. It's just my family came home from fishing and they got KFC. I ate that. Then I didn't know my oldest brother would hang around long enough and he ordered some dinner. So he got Chinese takeout. And then I was like, okay, I'll have some. Just give me a minute. And then I had some. I'm not even done with my second dinner. I'm staring at it. I'm probably gonna save it tomorrow. So if you're full, don't force yourself to eat the extra. You just put it in the fridge, okay? Just cover it properly. It'll be fine. It won't go away. Sprout legs and go to Vermont, okay? Anyway, I am not. No, this is not as bad as the rainbow snake, so I shouldn't complain too much. And I do like this shade of green. I mean, I could add extra colors. It doesn't have to stay green. So, one thing about doing these paintings is you don't always have to adhere, but you also have to have some level of knowledge of where colors go. I don't have that, but I'll try and pretend to anyway. Yeah, I don't tote myself as a professional, not in the slightest. No way in hell. This is, I was telling someone a while ago, this is basically self taught. I did get some tips from my siblings, 2 of them at least, and then 2 or 3, give or take. And then the rest, I just eyeball it, wing it, and hope for the best. And there's a good chance it'll work, and there's some percentage that it will definitely not work. Let me see here. Oh God. Uh-oh. Some part is off. Good to know. Oh boy. What are you dropping? I mean nothing. Does nothing make sounds? Okay, pick it up then before it gets lost or stepped on, please. Okay, so I totally messed up. And some parts are off. This area is so ugly. Oh, it's cut off so you can't see it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll just put it on. Okay, what fell? Oh, my mermaid shell. Let me scooch this on back and make sure you're not dizzy from looking at that because it's on a little flimsy stand. Alright, so I screwed up and I don't like erasing on here just because it's kind of ugly. But because it's just a sketch, I can forgive that. And my thing went off. And by thing, I mean my monitor. Okay, I need the YouTubes to help me keep my screen on. What did I watch recently online? If you are online long enough, you know what is popular and what is talked about. I'm not going to delve into that because everyone has talked to all the popular topics to death. I mean, you know what I mean, right? I'm not going to go into that. This is not what this channel is about. If you want those topics, feel free to go there. Okay. um, I only pick out ones that I'm like, oh, okay, I can kind of relate to that. So one of the things I saw of topics was like, how come things don't seem as fun anymore? Or I think that was what one of the titles were. Excuse me. Be quiet. Oh my gosh. Um, I just need something on. My stuff can be sticking out. Okay. Let's see. Oh no, did I do something wrong again? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. One other method, if you want to adhere to the original reference, you do the carbon copy method. I'm pretty sure a lot of people in art class might have known this, but you basically just trace whatever on tracing paper, trace it again on the other side, and just do it all. Or you could do it on reverse and then do it on the other side. Whatever way works for you. I learned the annoying way where you draw it initially first, draw it on the other side again, then draw it on here. But you can do it backwards. You can, and then draw from there and the normal side. Either or is fine. I don't know. Whatever works for you. But I got the annoying version, so I got stuck with that habit. But you can do that and then trace it onto here, and then you have a fresh outline. Da, 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 da. And then it I've done that a few times, but if you want to know which paintings, have fun guessing. Because sometimes even if I do that, I still mess up, so it's okay. And some people may not like that. Like, oh, it's copying, it's tracing. If you're just having fun and you just want to color something and you're not selling it, you're fine. Okay? I don't know why people have such a rage-a-hall fit over the most dumbest of details because you're having fun. If you're having fun and no one's getting harmed, you're good to go, all right? So if you want to do carbon copy method and you're doing it for fun, that's totally fine too. Especially if there are a lot of details and you want to know the correct placements, that I think is a useful tool for you. But yeah, if you want to do it this way where you're just eyeballing it and hoping for the best, yeah, that's what I usually do too. Sometimes, most times it works, but there are some areas, especially like around here, I certainly messed up. And I think I forgot to mention, for those of you tuning in, this is the official time, well, not official time slot, but it's within Friday, Saturday, Saturday, Sunday. It's not both days, it's one of those days. I'm either on Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday. There's no guarantee, because I might do family outing thingies, or I'm tired. One of those two. So just letting you know, this one is not a concrete official time slot. It's either or, and I'm going to keep it that way just because things happen over the weekend, especially if it's family oriented. And I'm not going to go on Wednesdays anymore. Wednesday, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm not doing that anymore. If there is a demand for another day, I kind of doubt it, but if there is, let me know in the comments. I appreciate that. Or in the chat. That's fine too. Whatever works best for you, and if I can actually see it. Sometimes I do. Most times I do, then sometimes it gets faded. I'm sorry. So I'm reading your comment. 3x6. They always cry about copy, but do the same. Yeah, right? You do that on graphic design too. Like, you can also take a picture for, you can take a picture on, what is it, Procreate, and then just apply it there if you don't want to do the lines. I think as long as it's a learning process, you're just trying to figure things out, and you're not selling it and claiming it as your own work, that is fine. That's okay. But when people want, a quick buck and they don't feel like, hey man, I don't have to say that's from them. This is from me. And there are people like that. It's going to happen too. So for the sake of learning, for the sake of having fun and just keeping it chill and as a hobby, that is fine. in terms of work, and this is your original, no, don't do that. Maybe certain areas where you're kind of confused at most, but even still, like, I wouldn't sell this stuff, especially if there's some licensing technicalities that flying around. So yeah, but for fun, practice, review, totally do it. Okay, that's fine. But if you're gonna twist my words and make it something that I totally did not say, that's on you. I didn't do that. But yeah, thanks for your input. Was it 3x6? Yes, thank you for that. And hello there, Rockstar. I'm just going to say part of your name if I can't read it properly because the phone I'm looking at is from an angle. But thank you and welcome, all of you joining in. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I'm a little frazzled when I'm drawing and doing this. And if you don't have enough, like the image I have, it's cut off like around here. I'm gonna try to make something up, but it's not much. It's just like add-ons, kind of like, what is it, like the AI doing when they try to fill out an image. I'm gonna do that, but with no AI. That sounds so much less interesting, but we're gonna do it anyway. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of vitriol about AI, especially amongst the artist community. I understand, okay, I understand, but you can also use it as a learning tool, use it within your control and to improve certain things. Okay, yeah, and then that's it. Don't do anything extra. Don't hold an art gallery dedicated to only AI. I find that so odd. Like, why? Why do we have that? Or I think I heard about some artists, Ali, they sell AI art, but they also have their own organization. They get kicked out. And I was like, "Oh, why did they allow that earlier? Or did they make some kind of they chose their words carefully when they're applying for their booth. They might have done that and then didn't mention, oh, guess what? This is AI art, not my original work. So I don't know. Haven't been to convention since 2018. So, but from what I'm hearing, I hear a lot of not so good things about some certain conventions. Like there's not as much people buying the stuff, especially in the artist alley, which I feel bad for because I know some people who work doing that stuff. And I try to support. I don't go to conventions, so I try to support on their website or if they have a promo for like their pre-order. I did that recently. That was really cool. I've been meaning to finish the pre-order comic that I purchased from a cool friend, but I I got busy. I'm sorry, so I need to continue reading it. But I am having a good read. But some of the words that they're talking about, this is no criticism. This is just like because I'm not aware of the world yet, so I'm still trying to establish some sort of world building context, but it's a little hard to grasp since it's the first issue. But I'm still enjoying it. I enjoy the art, and yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do like a review because sometimes I have to ask the artist or creator like, is it okay if I do a review of your work? And there is a chance I will say no because I'm not ready yet, or it's something I'm not ready to have. Like I understand because I'm not good with criticism too. But yes, yeah, I'll take it. But sometimes I'm sensitive. Okay, that's okay to admit things as long as you're working on them. Most times, anyway. Oh my gosh. So okay, so there's part of the eye. It's not going to be 100% correct, but here we are. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you have some interesting things to say. You're right. I think that I might have seen that, but I wasn't paying attention. I either seen it or heard of it where why do we have to pay for the actors and actresses? And I think they're going to do that to celebrities. I think like they may establish a copy of that actor, actress, singer, music artist, what have you, and they can just hold concerts without having to hire them. They just have them, do their classics. Everyone's loves the classics, or have them set in for the movies. They don't need the original aging actor, actress, musician, singer where their voice changes, their talent wanes, whatever. Their talent that's not as good due to mortality. It's crazy what AI can do and how much they keep saying we need to stop, but they keep advancing so fast before they can even say stop. It's so insane. It makes me tired because it's like so fast. Like how, it's really dizzying. And then they keep saying, "Oh, you're gonna lose jobs because it's gonna be taken over by AI." And I'm like, "Oh my God. Like, can you unplug the cord then? Stop giving them the jobs then. Go do the job. It's so crazy how far AI has already gone in such a short period of. Is it a short period of time? I don't know when exactly they officially started AI, but it seems such a short. It feels like a short time, and yet maybe it's not. I'm not well versed in the AI world in terms of development. Okay, so this is kind of okay. And then I'm not sure if I'm just gonna start painting green and just work from. I can do that, but I also just need a general placement just to make sure I know where I'm going. And I need to do line art because what I've done before is I do the pencils, paint over it. I paint over the pencils. I don't know where I'm going. So I need the line art, the dark line art. So even if it is a kind of a thick paint, I can see the line art a bit more. And it'll help guide me to the correct placement of the lines, if that makes sense. So, oh my God, I'm hearing sounds. It's so pissing me off. So, yeah, a lot of this I learn by myself, just drawing things and just picking things up here and there throughout the years and just apply to what I'm doing right now. That's basically it. And a lot of things I do is fan art. Nothing wrong with that. A lot of people do fan art. If you want to do original characters, that's great too. I don't have the time to think. And also the whole thing about people stealing art on, arts, a lot of art that's going on. I don't need that right now. So I just do what I can for the sake of fun and enjoyment and hope other people enjoy it too. I also want to encourage people to draw with whatever materials they have. You don't need the fanciest of fancy materials. I've used printer paper, I've used notebook paper, I've used little notebooks, I use cards. You can use what you can and within your budget. And look, even this pencil I got from Target. It has this bunch of, like, a box of, like, what, 12, 15 pencils, whatever. 16, I don't know. But yeah, shoot, I'm not using the art pencils. I mean, I could, but I think if you use the art pencils, it's specifically for those portrait paintings. I'm sorry, those portrait drawings. You can do that for specific things that you want, particularly in pencil. Then I think for sure you need those art pencils. But me, I just need something sketched out. So even a plain old number two pencil you got from sixth grade in 1998, you can totally use. Also, it wouldn't help if you had an electric sharpener. This message is held for review. Oh, what are these again? Let me see. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, I have something offensive. Should I say what it is? No, I don't feel like wasting time. And I'm pressing, and it says another moderator handled it. Okay, that is fine. Thank you, moderator. Okay, so I got my first offensive message. Thank you. I'm not going to read it because who wants to waste that kind of time? No one. So this is also one of the things I have to consider when switching to a new time when there's more traction. It's the higher probability of trolls and weirdos. They are around online no matter where you go, and you just gotta do the best you can. And I know people are afraid of encountering things. I am too. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. You'd be surprised what you encounter, but at the same time, you can take it for what you will, learn your lesson, and just push on forward. Wait, is someone? Sorry, I thought someone was in the bathroom. So yeah, you're gonna have to deal with that when there are interesting characters, when there are more people around. Can I remove that? I don't want to. How do I take it out? What? I'm trying to press down, but it won't let me. Okay, fine, whatever. If anyone talks, and I don't know if I can see it, because now this one is the first. It's my first offensive message, brought to you part by Mattel. I'm just kidding. No, it's not Mattel. I'm sorry. No, it's not them. I'm just being silly. But yes, drawing, drawing, drawing. The other thing I have trouble with when drawing is the, what is it? When there is a blurred effect. I'm not very good at doing that with paints so far. I tried with the rainbow snake just now. It doesn't look good. But this one is more obvious in blur. So, yeah. How do I get rid of it? Chat filter, top messages. Oh. Okay. I'm just checking and then I keep seeing this crap. Can I remove it? Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. Sorry, it's an ongoing learning process on how to deal with comments that are very unsavory and not very smart. Okay, so let's see. The rest are kind of blurry, so I might have to just do the painting already with this part. Now this part with the eye. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, now I gotta adjust. Okay, this is about right. This might need to be a little higher, but not too bad. I just need to do this so I know where the shading is going, and even if this area is wrong, that's fine too. Okay. I can deal with it during the line art. I can deal with it during the painting. I do have at least 2 to 3 grace periods of fixing this thing wherever I screwed up. I think some people have this misconception about art having to be perfect every step of the way. No, it does not. And sometimes you can create great pieces by accidents, but that's not always the case. It, you know, that could be just accidental luck, and that's it. Let's see here. The eye is a little interesting. I'm not sure how to do that. It might involve a whole bunch of shading. I'm gonna have to figure it out because this one's a little weird. Okay. And then this part I'm just going to just make shit up at this point just because I just need something to start on. Okay, a little bit shading here, a little bit shading there. There's some here. I think there's a little bit underneath, but I'm going to just make it. Yeah, I just need to know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, what the hell I'm doing. Okay, now line art time. Where is, oh my god, do I have my pens in the other room? That is possible. Oh god. Oh, I have one. Okay, that's fine. So I don't like Posca too much, but this one's not too bad, and I kind of need him. Whatever. Okay. Well, this. Oh, okay, good. I wasn't sure if this works. Sometimes I think it works and it does not. And if I screw up again, I'm going to have a grace period. I have to rely on that. And usually off camera, I'm a lot less nervous and worried about the perfection, if any, on these drawings. And what I do like about these kinds of acrylic paint pens, I don't have to worry too much about using paint brushes with fine lines because I'm not good at that. Plus, my brushes suck when I. That's my own fault though because I don't take care of them. But this gives me a lot more leeway. It gives me a lot of an easier time to get the line art down. Because doing that with paintbrushes, I'm not good at it. I know, okay. La la la, I'm not good at it. Deal with it. So this one is probably done. Next up, I'm not sure if there are any new comments, but I don't know. It's fine. Because I'm seeing the offensive one right in front of me. So I'm like, ugh, do I have to look at that till how long? I don't know. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out. So I gotta do this to make sure I know where the shading is. and I can fill it out later. There we go. Okay. This is actually similar to how I painted the stone monkey. I do have a real work in progress, a work in progress reel for it. I forgot if I did it here. Maybe I did. I forgot. It's basically the same technique. I don't have a technique. It's similar. I also draw like this, but I also use dark black paint for the shadows, and I'm gonna have to do that for here too, and I don't mind. I can try not to. That's also an option. I can also make the colors a lot more different than the standard green that I have in the original reference, or I can, yeah, there's always options what to do. You don't always have to stick to the original. I mean, you can, and you don't. You have choices. Oh god, I think this one's too big. I think that's what was bought. It's like, why is it so chunky? Because I did it wrong. Okay. Okay. Also, thank you so much if you're tuning in. I really appreciate it. I need a more I need more synonyms for appreciate, but I do. I always do. As long as you're behaving. Okay, this one's a little off, but here we are. And sometimes the ink decides to not work and I need to recharge it, or I forgot the term for it. I don't care for these pens that much. Oh gosh, is there a paper I can use that does not have information? That'd be great. Hello? Hello? Oh, I have a lottery ticket. Yeah, I did that too. It's like, maybe I'll win. I did not. And if you're going to get the number, good luck. Okay. I think at least 2 people won that billion pot. Not where I'm at. It's in like, I think either in 1 or 2 states, I heard. I was like, fiddlesticks. Time to stay poor. That's about it. Crap. There was a whole bunch of people buying lottery, though. It was kind of funny. It's like, we just go there to get donuts and milkshakes. Oh gosh, it's already 1? Shoot. I probably have to wrap this up a bit, but let me throw in some lines. How many minutes? Oh yeah, I wasn't on here as long. But I'll try to hang a little bit more than get on out, because I gotta sleep. No, wait, I gotta clean up first and sleep. I was gonna do it early, but I was still tired. I'm always tired. Okay. Okay, here. Oh yeah, why things are not fun anymore. I was supposed to talk about that. I forgot. Things are fun. Just don't stick your face in the phone all the time. I mean, yeah, you have your phone, you can take pictures, but you can also put down the phone and enjoy the thing. I know it's kind of hard to do it nowadays. It's a lot easier said than done. Yeah. But you can't say, "Oh, there's nothing to do to be fun." Yes, there are. This is me having fun. But yeah, I also am putting it online. Same time though. I'm not like doom scrolling, at least. I'm not um comparing myself long enough online about who's the better artist. It's easy to do that, surprisingly, if you look hard enough and see people making amazing sculptures and arts and stuff, and like, oh, I wish I can do that. And you look at your work, what the fuck? What am I doing with my? It can get like that. So that's where you have to turn off the internet, or at least that website that you're or app you're looking on, the way better art stuff, take a break, okay? Because it's easy to feel like that now. And I have that a lot. So I just turn off that stuff, turn off Pinterest a little bit, and then just work on my own stuff and feel a little better. Because it's really easy to be caught up, really easy to see like people way better than you. And there are a lot. There's a lot of people better than me. And they're younger and they know how to sell their stuff and be marketable. And I'm like, this is just a hobby. Just a hobby, I think. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm getting new information. I keep seeing that offensive one, but it just says it was hidden and then that's it. I'm just making sure in case some people are messaging and leaving comments and I can't read it and I'm sorry. I try to check every so often, I swear. Okay. Maybe I could stretch it to 1:30. I hope. I don't know. Excuse me, sir. Can you not be noisy with your crunchies? I know it's just cereal, but plastic is loud, fun fact. Especially at the dark of night. So, fun things. Get a hobby. Do that, okay? I mean, yeah, you could get your phone. You can get your phone and internet involved, but you also can treat it like some like background noise. Like you can have something watch. Like right now, I have YouTube on, but I just need it to keep my picture on so the damn thing doesn't go to sleep. That's fine. And I also putting it on Livestream. It's probably fine. I want it to be. Jeez. So there's that. The other thing is there's always a classic go out and touch grass. I hate when people say that though. So pretentious. Just go out, shoot. And just go out without having to like, can I put this on social media? You can take pictures and that's it. And stop it. Don't like try to minimize your phone usage. Um like having to post every freaking thing. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay. Food is fine. Animals are fine. But like every aspect of your life, you don't have to do that. I don't understand how people do that. Like, okay, if it works for you and it makes you money, I mean, do that at your own risk. But if that's your choice, I can't do much about that. I don't think it's a good idea, but I can see why people do it. Plus, I guess it's like that loneliness epidemic or some other where you feel lonely and you want to reach out and you want to share your life with others. Personally, I wouldn't do that, but I can understand where they're coming from in that department. But yeah, fun things are around. You just kind of have to look harder and find what interests you the most. I think. Okay, so eyeball off. It's already getting off. Okay, yeah, I could fix it. Probably fix it in theory. Because I'm also drawing from an angle. I know I'm supposed to do it upright, but sometimes my wrist is not the best when I do that. The only downside about doing it this way is the depth of perception is not correct. Hey, what did I tell you? Ugh. Sorry, I'm making sure I'm trying to figure out how can I make that stuff less noisy. Hey, if you can't lower that, go to the other room, please. I don't want any weird copyright stuff and I get in trouble, okay? If you can't handle the volume, go on the other side, please. Okay? Okay. Me and my mom voice, gosh. I don't like having a mom voice. I can at least hear 2 or 3 of my siblings in my voice when I do that, and it really makes me cringe. Gosh. Yeah, fun is out, but you gotta look for it a little bit harder nowadays, especially with everything internet, everything technology, everything AI. You gotta look harder now. You gotta put effort. I know. Me, I lucked out. I've been doing this since yeah, technically I did this since 2, but not this. I mean, earliest memory, I think I was telling someone a while ago how I would just draw on fairy tale books with my big old pencil and just do this all the time. And that was me drawing, but I loved it and I thought it was funny. Or I was nuts. But yeah, I was drawing very early, and so I just stuck to that. That's about it. And I'm kind of glad I had this whole majority of my life. So as for other people, I don't know if it'll work for them to get into drawing. Hey man, I recommend it by all means. You have the materials, you got no excuse. Just pick something you like to draw, but maybe not so complicated. You can even do something like, okay, this seems interesting, let's try it. Just even go from there. That's fine too. Yeah, I would like to encourage others to draw art, do drawings on their own volition, on their own time. But it's a lot harder nowadays. Yeah, everything's tough. Life is rough. You gotta work more. You gotta do a bunch of stuff. Um, I have been kind of. Wait, no. I was busy last week. That's why I wasn't doing as much. I haven't even posted that much on Instagram. It's mostly pictures recently because I'm tired. And those frigging shoes. My God, I was so tired of that. So I took a break. Because I was taking a break by being busy elsewhere. Oh my God. Like, that's how you take a break? You do other stuff? Yes, unfortunately. That's adult stuff. Congratulations. Blech. Okay. Other things, what do you think can you do for fun outside of internet? I mean, you can still have your phone with you. Just don't be like super like on it the whole damn. It's a lot harder than it sounds. Don't get me wrong. Let's see. Like, why don't you do what you preach, lady? Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Better working on it than not doing anything at all. Let me see from this angle. Because, okay, these have things on it, so that's fine. So this is fine. And I need some level of shading here, so I gotta do this crap. It's gonna look ugly. Accept it. Accept it. Okay. I need this here. Okay. This part. I should at least get the pencils done. Pencils. Well, pencils are technically done, but I have to get some general line work. Then I'll call it a day for now. But that's actually a lot considering how big this freaking thing is. Okay, this needs to go sloping down a little. Oh, this is a lot. See, I find a lot of mistakes when I do this. But again, grace period, that's fine. And I'm not super precise on the line art. I just need a general shape, even in the line art, so I know where things are going. And I clean it up later on. That's what I usually do. Okay. And then this part here has something here. But there's some shadows signifying that there's stuff underneath, so okay. That's one of the things that throw me off. Sometimes it's too dark. I can't see if it's separate or there's a continuing part for the under the mouth. So I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. Yeah, this is very boring. I know. I don't like talking about it. I mean, unless burps are exciting. I don't know. But, and then this area is cut off, so I got to make up for that. Yeah, oh gosh, has to be recharged. And despite having small hands, they're quite heavy. I am a bit heavy-handed, despite having small, dainty, girly hands. Because I think I draw too much, I have a pretty good grip, but when it comes to polymer clay, I have weak baby hands when it comes to polymer clay, especially when I have to knead the clay or I don't know the terminology for the polymer clay anymore, but kneading the clay and roughing it up a bit for it to be soft. My hands don't feel good when I do that, so I can't do polymer clay that much anymore. They do suggest using the pasta machine. I have nowhere to put that damn thing, so I don't bother even doing polymer clay as much. Only for certain situations, like I need special embellishments or extra 3D-ish details that can be, enhanced more with polymer clay or air dry clay or foam clay, depending on what you're using and what you want in your piece, art, whatever. I did use foam clay for a painting using to make cherry blossom petals. That was actually a really cool one. I like that a lot. Maybe I can do that later. I'm gonna say next year. No, no guarantee I'm gonna adhere to that idea until it actually happens. But the other thing is I have to write it down for me to remember because I sometimes have these ideas and then I forget. Maybe several weeks to a month, I might remember, or it totally just gets lost in my brain until something triggers a memory. Oh, right, I was supposed to do that. That's why I have the card art. I know I keep showing them for those who are on here too much, but for those of you new, I do card art as well. I can do a tiny break because now I'm kind of sore. I think I'll stop at 1:30. So I do card art as visual reminders of what to do for larger projects in the future. Not all of them. It's either a good idea or I'm not saying anything. I just this there was a literal picture of Batman saying he's pregnant in question. It's kind of funny. Oh! I forgot I did some of these. I forgot I did them. So I forgot I did Baymax in pink. Then I have there's some parts you're gonna have some minor casualties, but I think what is Cat Girl Nuku Nuku? Has anyone ever watched that? Probably not. But it's this thing with cat girls. I think that I don't know if she started that trend of cat girls back in the 2000s or whatever, but it was there. And then, I like this one. And then Daria, I have that one. And I wanted to do a painting of this one actually, but I kind of want to tweak something, especially the neck. It looks kind of skinny, but I did like the coloring, so I might consider something involving this, but I don't know what yet. And the potato with a big bed of potatoes. And guess what's popular? Yeah, that guy. Yeah, I was so lazy to get a Labubu on eBay that I just drew one and called it a day. I was like, oh, how am I gonna hang this up? No, you can have those card thingies that they have for idols and do this. I'm not gonna do that, but that is an idea if you really want to go that route. You totally don't have to. I just thought it was funny that I was so lazy and cheap to buy a Labubu that I just drew one and called it a day. That's as far as I go. And then sometimes I have puzzles because I like puzzles a little bit, not too much. So I think this is supposed to be Cheshire Cat. I think it was someone else's work, but I really like the art and colors that I just wanted to see how it looks like as a little puzzle. And I think this was digital art. So one of the things I try to do uh, with paintings is that I want to see how far I can go with the same idea but traditional painting. And it's not as clean and precise, but I still like it. I actually like incomplete, not incomplete, but like there's slight errors in it. I like it. I think we need to appreciate some errors, but I mean the ones that affect your lives and yeah, not that severe, but just like art ones are fine. And then again, I have this one for Neja and Albing. I thought this there was a lot more detail on them, but I was like, nah, I'm too lazy. So, but I got this. I thought this was pretty neat. I might do. I kind of want to do fan art for more so Albing, but also him when he's in his full version. I guess I don't know what it's called, but I liked the design, so I might consider doing these later, sometime later. I don't know yet. And then another puzzle. Oh my god, I had this muscle craze. I think a year or two ago. I thought it was funny. So I did this one already of cinnamon roll in the full unveiling of the muscles. But this one is, I don't have one with two cards, I think. So I thought this was kind of interesting. But I think his arms are a little short. Oh, well. But he's like, I don't know. So that's kind of cute. And this is where I got the snake. Okay, see, I'm not making stuff up. People here and imaginary. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to draw. Yeah, that's so this was part of my go-to painting list. I actually did, yeah, I remember painting. I was like, oh, this is actually kind of cool. So this is an example of what I put on here. Like I do this as a card, and maybe somewhere on along the line, I might make a larger version. Here we are, several months later. Yay. Okay, and oh no, I got this. They had this on a shirt at Target, and I gave it to my cousin. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not going to show all of it because you can check it out on my account. I think I have also on YouTube. I kind of forgot, but I have card art thrown in somewhere. I swear. If it's a card in the real thumbnail, that's the one I'm talking about. So back to this a little bit, then I got to get on out of here. I'm kind of tired. Oh, hello. Let me see your name. Dazai. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. But oh my goodness, I have to recharge my marker. Yeah, I'd say oh my goodness a lot now because I'm trying my best to taper down on swearing. I still swear, but I'm trying to make it less. Because as you get older and you curse a lot, it's a lot less cool when you do that. Maybe some people can pull that off, be older and still curse like a sailor and sound edgy and stuff. I don't think it works for me anymore. I don't think so. Oh gosh. Okay, so this. What am I doing? That's wrong. Oh, I think I did another one by accident. Oh, I'm sorry. Accident. And you failed. Okay. It's supposed to be this way, and then this one is. Oh my goodness. Well, not paying attention because you talk too much. Yeah, I know. So. Okay. Here's that. So, how are you guys over there? What's going on in your lives? You don't have to air out the dirty laundry, but what's up? Did I make a boo-boo? And then a boo-boo, stick your head in doo-doo. Oh, well, it's going rogue time. I'm going to have an extra scale. I'm too lazy to erase, and do it all over again. I'm already here. Let's commit. We're committing now. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Okay. I did something wrong again, but oh well. I definitely have to sleep. Nah, it's just regular snake. We're not that extravagant tonight. Polo the third. It's just regular snake eye. Actually, that would be kind of cool to draw that Soren eye. Yeah. I didn't think that far. I just thought, oh, snake. Let's do that, and then that's it. But it does kind of look like Soren. You're right about that, but it's not that guy. It's the other guy. Random snake guy. It's just snake. I'm not that. Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen that Eye of Sauron for a while. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it right because that's how long ago I haven't watched the Lord of the Rings. I forgot if it was that movie. It might have been Lord of the Rings, and I forgot if it was the first or second one. But I remember my oldest brother taking me to the theater to watch that, and I think about 15, 20 minutes into the movie. Oh no, between 15 to 45 minutes, give or take. Screen blacks out. I'm sorry, guys. It's not working. I don't even think we got a refund. I don't remember, but we didn't even finish the damn movie and we had to leave. I was like, what? What? I don't think they even mentioned why the theater turned black. I mean, the screen turned black. I think they just stopped. It was a malfunction of some kind, and like, oh, sorry. Next time. Like that's what a gem. Maybe I think my oldest brother treated me out to that movie. Maybe he got his refund. But I'm like, oh man, that sucks. But yeah. I think one of the things people used to do to have fun was go to movie theaters. But then they mentioned that some not so fun things that happened at movie theaters rowdy teenagers. I know that. Oh my god. They act so stupid. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Ramon? I always worry about saying names wrong because I've had my name said wrong. It doesn't necessarily bother me, but I just feel bad when I say people's names wrong. Even if it's like username, even if real name, username, no matter the difference, I feel bad when I say names wrong. But thank you though. I appreciate that. I try to talk okay, but I also try, well, I guess what my aim is talking like this and having this sort of setup is like talking as if I have at least one friend in the room while I'm talking. But I don't really have that experience. Usually, in this scenario where I show my work to a person, which I haven't done, I'm going to say college. I haven't done that in college. Since college, I mean. So I would just. I don't remember talking that much, showing my sketchbook to like a person who's, oh, you draw, let me see. Like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. Like they just look at. I think the standard questions. I also mentioned that there are some stock questions artists don't like hearing from people who don't draw. Oh, shut up. Because they don't draw. Of course, They're not gonna know like the intricacies of the artiste. No, they're not. They're gonna ask you like, oh, I can't. Can you draw me something? You're gonna say that. Like, oh, how did you draw that? Then you explain. Like, you gotta explain. And it's like, how did like I can't even draw a straight line. Me neither. That's a fun. That's true. I can't draw a straight line. I need a ruler, and even that I'm bad at. That's how bad I. Yeah. See, I don't. I don't look at my life. What the heck is that? I still get something done. So these kinds of things that artists encounter in terms of questions and stuff, it's kind of funny. But yeah, back to the whole thing about having fun and going to the movie theaters and hating it. Um, I think there was a story one time I went to the movie theater with my husband and we hated it because there was a stupid couple ahead of us. They don't know who we are. They were in front of us. The area was empty and they picked the two seats in front of us. And these clown hats, I could say something else, but I'll try not to be loud, but they would keep leaning so far back and hitting our feet like they are reclining, like they're in their own first class airline. Like, shoot. I kept my foot forward and kind of pressed down on it on purpose so they can't totally lie back. But I had to do that for like about an hour and 45 minutes. Meanwhile, my husband, he was just like, oh my God. But he behaved. I'll give him credit for that. He behaved. But I understand the visceral, the rage-a-hall boiling inside both of us because we're trying to enjoy the movie and these butt clowns kept shoving their stupid backs onto our feet. And I'm like, what the hell? And then, like, near the end of the movie, we were about to get up to leave when the credits were rolling. I hear a sickening thud, thud. But not with hand. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, yeah. Hey, Prismo. Raymond. I'm sorry. I'm so dumb. I'm sorry. I'm not good with names, but thank you for trying to get me to pronounce it right. Raymond. Raymond. I'm so sorry. Why do I sound dumb live? I get so embarrassed. But thank you for letting me know. I'm trying my best not to say names wrong. I have to have a hearing aid. God, that sounds so awful. Oh yeah, for Prismo. Yeah, I'm just drawing just the snake eye. I was just showing earlier the card version of this because I do this in cards. Where the heck did I put you? Where are you? Boo. Okay. Yeah, I'm supposed to draw this. So I originally draw these as cards and then keep them in the back of my mind, this container, to make sure, okay, somewhere along the future, if I want to draw this and paint it, I draw on a larger scale. And we hope so. We have it on here. So, probably it's going to look off right now, but this is what I have so far. Oh gosh, it's already a minute and I need to dip on out. I'm sorry. And then, oh, okay, so I draw on Unreal Engine. Oh, I never tried that. How is that kind of program? I never use, I don't think, I'm not that person like only traditional, only did no, whatever works for you. If you can do both, it's great. If you can do one of them, still great. No problem there. How is that? How is that version, by the way? I have no idea how to use that one. I've only at most used Procreate, and then I kind of stopped. I think because I'm worried my paints will dry. That's my main reason. I gotta use my art utensils, or they will dry up. So I'm like, okay, I should stop just buying them and actually use them. So that's my reason why I go back. Also, I think one major reason why I skipped out on digital arts in general was because when I used Photoshop oh so long ago, my computer was probably not the best quality because it would crash a lot. Not super a lot, but at random points. And then I lost some portion of my work and I got to start from there or even start all over if I got too cocky and did not save because I lost my freaking mind and just did not do it. And when I was fed up with it crashing, I was like, you know what, screw it. I'll just do the line arts. I was good at line art a lot better back then, but now this is my line art. But yeah, I have a lot of fun doing it. So I got used to and enjoy doing paintings now and also on cards. I also used to do craft um, needle felting. I did needle felting for a time, painting on certain things, wood things. Oh, for those of you tuning in, with hand is the true art. I cheat with with style not the same. Oh, no, that's all right. That's fine. I mean, as long as you're having fun and you're learning in what you're doing, I totally get that. Hey man, so for some reason, if you can only do it with your computer program, that's fine. For me, I I guess I'm just a creature of habit. I really like doing it this way, and I like having it to be held in my hands. While I can appreciate what you can do prints with digital art, excuse me, sir, I told you the advantage with doing it in digital art, you can print it out and put it on anything, like on mugs, shirts, ties, underwear, boxers, socks, I think to some degree, maybe tattoos. I'm not sure. I haven't seen that yet, but maybe it's a possibility. But I don't want to talk down like which is better. They both have their advantages and disadvantages. So I try my best to appreciate both forms, those two kinds of arts. Because there are some things in traditional I don't like. There are some things in digital arts I don't like, but I can also see the benefits and some easy shortcuts like the undo button, the glorious, illustrious, I almost said doom button, undo button. So I can understand why people would rather. And then when they have reels later on, like, oh, when you do traditional art, there's no undo button. I'm like, yeah, that's how it be. And my undo button is just painting over every mistake that I've done, which I've done a lot of times. So yeah. Okay. It's already 33. So what did I do today? I did this. It's not much, but maybe next time I will have a bit more progress on here. Hopefully it'll be either the standard color of green or something else. We don't know. I sure don't. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Peter. But yeah, I still think digital art is real art. It can go on so many other things. You have more clean, precise lines. You can promote it somehow. I think one of my friends was telling me that. But at the same time, with this, you can still scan it and treat it like a printout too, and also put it on other things. It just takes a little longer, I think, and also the quality um, in person versus as a print, you have to make sure the quality as it's saved is a different format and a more clear format. I'm not very smart at that. So maybe those who do digital art have more um, progressive or more advanced stages of marketing and selling their work and more higher quality. But I try my best to appreciate human things more, just because everything seems to be swallowed up by AI, and I kind of wonder, oh my gosh, should I just resort to doing AI too? Like, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna do AI. I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy for AI. Does that even make sense? I'm too lazy for AI. I'm too lazy to learn new things with AI. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I enjoy doing this stuff too. I didn't think I would. I was super big on digital art when I was doing Photoshop back then, but after constant crashes and just giving up on that crap, I actually did not like drawing for a while because it was really, I don't know. I think I had like burnout and work, and I didn't like drawing for a while. And so what saved me was arts and crafts, as suggested by my husband. But then later on, I started going back to drawing slowly but surely. And this card project that I keep showing, that's what saved my drawings from me quitting drawing at all. So yeah, yeah, that's a thing. Wanting to quit. I mean, sometimes you don't want to quit, but you don't have enough time. I understand that. So I'm not like, oh, if you don't draw anymore, you're not in. No, 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 no. You can make time, but it's not as easy as you get older. So I understand that. I don't, while I want people to do arts, I also understand circumstances that may prevent you from doing so. But you don't have to draw every day like I, please don't do. You don't have to. But you can make time for yourself to draw something. Even sketches would be fine. Start small, start simple and easy to get you started on something. Like even what is it? Paint by number. I gave one for my mom because she doesn't know what to paint. She wants to paint, but she doesn't know what to paint. And so I was like, oh, maybe this. It's kind of simple, but I don't want to give her something complicated because I was like, if I would like the complicated one, I was like, okay, but maybe my mom won't. So I give her a simpler version of a paint by number, and she likes it. She's even started when I give it to her. It was so cute. But yeah, just get something started that you are interested in, and hopefully it won't. You're gonna have mistakes. You gotta accept that. I think some people who don't draw enough, they they don't want to have mistakes. I'm like, oh my god, the moment your pen or pencil lands on whatever surface area you have, you're gonna get mistakes. Just accept it and try to fix it the best you can. If you can't, hey man, there's always another time. You don't have to throw it in the trash. You can also use it as like a visual reminder and then see your progress from there to there when you have better projects in the future, right? Sorry, I'm talking a lot about this stuff. I rarely ever talk about art stuff, but I figured, oh, I guess I should this time. But yeah, ooh, it's a bit mess. Oh, can I put black paint and then call it? I need to get out of here. I was supposed to stop and I get excited. I should do a. What was I doing? I usually do towards the end like a summary, like what did we talk about today. So I kind of just was trying to figure out what the heck do I draw, and I need a swig. I'm sorry. That's juice. So what did I do? I made an eye for just some standard snake. Oh my gosh, this brush is like a freaking cardboard. Get in there. That's embarrassing. Trying to make me look bad. I mean, I already look bad, but I don't want to make it worse. So while I was looking for something to paint, I came across this eye that I was like, oh, I kind of remember this. I did this for card art. And so I stuck to this, and not too bad. But because I'm drawing at a different angle, it's a little weird. So I might not be totally precise. But I do have a grace period. I do have a chance. And it looks like I'm rushing, but at the same time, I'm just getting most of the general stuff down. I could do the whole I paint green, but I also need to see where I'm painting. So I need dark areas for me to see. So that's why I'm adding black. And I think some artists say, don't use black. I'm like, it's already here. And it's $1. How much? $1. Well, this one I think was $1.25. I'm going to use it. I got to use my stuff that I buy. It's going to go waste. So, yeah, I was working on this on a whim. I had nothing planned, to be honest. But hey, man, if you find something, like, okay, yeah, let's just see what happens. And this is what happens. I know the whole process of trying to find through your bunches and bunches of references and weird stuff that I have in my photo um, and my reference hoard. I have a lot longer of a time. So while it may seem longer on live stream in real time without camera, it's a lot longer. And then sometimes I just quit. I don't want to look at it anymore. I'm tired. I'm gonna take a nap, or I'm like, I gotta do stuff. But I found something that's good. I also talked about a few things, but I kind of got carried away, like why things are not fun anymore. I didn't really answer, but I just get a hobby, just do something more that does not involve your phone as much. You can bring your phone, but try to minimize its usage. Like you can check the time, you can take pictures, but you don't have to record every single aspect of your life. You totally don't have to do that. You don't have to post everything online, even your pictures. You don't. I mean, you can, but you don't want to use internet that much. Taper down. There's a whole bunch of hobbies out there, I think, that we have to look out for. And sometimes there are some things out there, like there's some fun things to do, but we got to look harder. Yeah. People have been saying that nothing's fun anymore. Like there's fun out there, but you got to look a bit harder and put your phone down. that's, and that's a lot harder than it sounds nowadays. So I get that because I still have my phone. I'm doing a live stream shit on my phone. So yeah, it's a lot harder. I get it. But at the same time, there's always a time and a place to try it on your free time. But again, because everyone works so hard or looking for work or they don't feel, they're freaking tired, they don't feel like doing it. So I understand. And then some comments came in. Thank you so much. Some people came in. Thank you. Thank you. There was my very first offensive comment. I think there was another one, but I don't feel like looking at it right now. Oh, wait, I should, I guess. What is this one? Oh, okay. A second disgusting comment. Yes, it is. I will not disclose it. Let me see. I need to go here. All right. Save that waste of space. So, another thing was this is also the first official continuation of my usual live streams. I turned off going on Wednesdays 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to either Friday, Saturday, Saturday, Sunday. One of those two. Because it's from 12 a.m. to 1. No, no. Yeah. Oh, no. If it's 12, so it would be like Saturday or Sunday. Yeah. But sometimes I go into 11 a.m. No, no. My brain. 11 p.m. to 1. It depends. So I just say Friday, Saturday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm switching to schedules now because this is the most traction I got. But with more popularity, more traction, I'm going to get some interesting people wanting to say not so savory things, and I have to monitor that. Though I'm not popular enough to have, but someone says there's another moderator. I don't know who that is. I did not get that memo. But if thank you if you are monitoring it. Okay. Hello, Peter Hata. Is that it? I don't. I know here they say like our accent. We say the T's like D's, so we would say like better. I remember teaching English, and we had to. They want us to teach them how to pronounce American English, but I'm not sure about other states. But from where I'm at, like we pronounce T's kind of fast, and I didn't know that was a thing until they were talking about accents. I was like, oh, that's an accent. I didn't think that far. Because some people I guess say better, and I'm like, oh, it's better, 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 better. I sound like there's a D. And then what else did I talk about? Um, I'm awake, I swear. What did we talk about? Just more art things basically, and I showed my card art. I showed. Oh, for those of you tuning in, I have this lovely but chunky rainbow gator. I didn't work on it. I'm sorry, but I wanted something new because I was working on this for several months, and I put paint on my mouse pad because I'm insane. And then I was mentioning another snake I did, which is this guy. This guy here. I have a problem. I have to fix this area. There's a lot of shading here, and I made his snout chubby, but I can forgive that. And then I have a whole... I finished this, but I still have some stuff here, and I'm kind of busy. So, yeah, this is a series of rainbow things that I saw on Pinterest, and I was like, oh, I want to try painting it. And here we are. Oh my gosh. I'm still not done. But yeah, yeah. Wait, how do I pronounce? I'm gonna check. Thank you, Raymond. I'm I'm so sorry if I pronounce names wrong. I'm embarrassed every time. Where's my paper towel? Dang, I'm sorry. So I put paint on my Tuxedo Sam mouse pad. Now he is stained. Disgusting. Okay, sorry. Um, yeah, it was a bunch of art stuff. People were complimenting my stuff. I really appreciate it. There was another unsavory comment. What else is new? And then, what else? Oh, right. I could do some shading a little bit here. I just need to know where they are. I'm not going to definitely have it. I know it's not a good idea, but I just need some... I can't remember well, so I need reminders. Everywhere I go, I need reminders. So yeah, that's basically it this whole time. And I'm kind of tired today. It's been kind of a rough week. I was busy with stuff and life and annoying crap, but life is life is life. Um, I still have no idea what I'm gonna do with 100K. Like as a thank you, I've been kind of swamped with some things I have to take care of, so I didn't think much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate that, and I would credit you, of course. But yeah, I'm still stumped as to what the heck I'm doing because this week was busy. I keep saying that, but it was. It's just like, oh my god, what the heck? I'm just glad that week's done, only for a new week to continue. But at least there's a lot less stuff, finally. Um. Oh, right. There's some... This area is black. Yay, I can fill it up. Oh. Yeah, actually, maybe. But I might try it as a card to see what I'm working with. And if it's pretty fun and interesting, it could expand to a larger painting. So even if I don't do that idea as a larger painting, I would still have it as a card. So I would do a test run with the card, and then hopefully it'll turn out as a larger project in the future. So let me write that down because I don't have the best of the best memories. But thank you. I'll write it down. Okay, so Sork and I. Let's see. Uriel. I like pizza too. Any faves? Or do you favor the elusive and notorious pineapple on pizza or no? I've heard some people already express extreme disgust of pineapple on pizza. I actually like it. I don't know. I like sweet things, but maybe some people don't like. Okay, no, no, I don't like it. Hey, nice. Yeah, me too. But if they say I don't like pineapple and they have like just give it here. Send it here. I'll eat it with the pizza. I have no problem. Like you could have a big mound of pineapple on the pizza and you hate it and you just give it to me. I'm like, all right, give me that. Gimme, gimme, gimme. For the team of eating pizza. Okay. So yeah. Are there any toppings you don't like? I've yet. I don't know. Ah, thanks. I think you are too. Pineapple is fun. Sorry, I'm writing names and I can't. Cannot see. Okay, okay. All right. I had to write the recommendation down before I forget, and I don't write often on Don't worry about this. I'll fix it. I don't write by hand as much anymore, and it sucks because I used to write really well once upon a time, and now it's butt ugly. I'm so not sad, but like, aw, kind of like that. Because we are all text and type now. We don't do much writing unless I do write, but as a signature, funny enough. So yeah, I'm gonna dip on out in a few minutes. I'm just trying to cram in as much black paint as I can, and hopefully it will not look like a certain body part that someone was expressing. Uh, People really need to get their heads out of the gutter. Don't we all? Okay. Yeah, that was what one of the comments was about. I'm like, duh. Oh, I finally watched that Superman movie, but I wasn't totally paying attention. But I liked the dog. The dog was really cute. I was like, oh, why did it have to be that dog? Was that like that in the comic book? Because I did not read the Superman comic book. But like, was the dog like that, or can you switch out the dog and put like, I don't know. I don't mind dogs with short legs and they have a cape, and I think that's so cute. It's like I'm kind of like the body structure of this, but like with a dog, and like a corgi or those wiener dogs. And I don't know, like if they had a wiener dog. No, no, some wiener dogs are kind of mean, but like maybe like the corgi. Like I'm trying to be helpful, and they smash like 10 cars. I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Take care of yourself, pineapple bud. Oh yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I can't have too much pineapple. The pizza is okay, but the pineapple, actual pineapple, my tongue gets itchy. I can't eat too much of it. I'm like, ah, it tastes great, but my tongue is like, I don't like it. Get it out of my face. So I want to like pineapple, but pineapple probably does not like me. I like the smell though. I need to look into. Is there pineapple shampoo? That would be kind of cute. I'll look into that later. So, all right. This is still rough, but we gotta live with it. Oh my gosh, my cord. I'm charging my stuff at the same time. So, yeah, that's what I have so far. It's still rough, but let's accept it. And I continue. Oh god, that's so cringe. No one heard it. Okay, so yeah, I will continue this later on. I may or may not keep it to the same color of green, or mix in the green, or just it could be something totally different. The eye is my oyster, I guess. Yeah, I need to get on out of here. Thank you so much again for joining me on this random but pretty good looking project so far. Okay, it's not really good looking, but let's hope it is. We'll find out next time. And I'll see you again next weekend, either Friday, Saturday, Sunday, one of those three. There's no definite schedule, but when I'm there, I'm here, I'm here. So, all right. Thank you so much again for joining me. Stick around next time. I mean, stay tuned for next time for another late night whips or live whips. I forgot the title of my own thing because it's almost 2 a.m. over here. So take care, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really, really appreciate it oh so much. And have the best fun for the rest of your weekend and all that good